Okay, so I know some people have commented, well, maybe like one person has commented about how good it is that I'm giving a voice to the voiceless, and I don't have an ability to formulate speech right now, apparently, but I do have an understanding of what you're saying. That is kind of what I was originally trying to do with this channel. At this point, though, I don't know, like, I kind of want to shift my focus towards at least including lonely men as well. Because I feel like the autism community, like, and the disabled community kind of, like, suck. So let's be real, neurotypicals suck too. I just don't have as much direct experience, so it doesn't affect me as much, so I'm not as pissed off about it, so to speak. But it really does feel like they kind of... I've never felt included by this community. I've never felt cared about. If I vanished, they would notice and say, and call the police and say, hey, there's a missing person. I've never felt like that. And the amount of cruelty that some of them have, especially considering that they've probably faced a lot of the stuff I have, is just unacceptable. It's unacceptable. I'm not going to like say it is. It's not acceptable under any regard, but it's especially unacceptable when you've experienced it, you've been on the receiving end, you know better. Okay? Like, it's one thing to say, oh, well, this therapy would be helpful when you don't know about it and you really think you're doing a good thing. It's another when you've been there and you've seen it doesn't work and say, well, why don't you recommend this? Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying everyone in this has been bad. There's definitely been some decent people commenting, but God, the bad ones are horrible. Holy crap, are they horrible. I don't know. Maybe I could keep talking about some of this stuff, though I do think that y'all should be speaking up too. First of all, one voice is not as loud as multiple voices. If you want to get your point heard, probably best to do it too, speak up too. Second, if you want to get your point heard the way you want it to be heard, how about make your own video? Because, I mean, it's really not that good of an idea to wait for other people to make videos. Because they're not... It might be a while, and they might not say it the way that you want. Maybe they miss a point that you really wish they'd cover. Well, why not just make the video yourself and cover it? You know, that make sure, if you want something done right, do it yourself, so to speak. Really, that is the kind of rule of life. You know, it's sort of like with my stories. I don't trust anyone to edit my stories anymore because they clearly don't understand where I'm coming from, the message I'm trying to send, and they don't get it. They don't get it. I don't trust them with it. And finally, complacency. I really think that if you really want things done, you can't just sit there and expect others to always do things for you. It's okay to ask for help, but don't just sit there and expect others to do literally everything for you. Because that's going to turn people off, and it's not going to lead to things getting done. Like, I know a lot of people who are like, I wish I had a job, I wish I had a girlfriend, and they don't get out there and do anything to make it happen. They don't do it. You know, how is it ever going to happen? How is it even going to have a chance of happening if you just keep doing online dating? Online dating sucks. I could make a whole video series about how it sucks. In fact, maybe I should. In fact, I definitely should. I hate it. It's a fucking mess. Even though that's where I met my current SO, it's a mess. You know, it's like trying to dig through a septic tank for a diamond. Yeah, maybe you could just go to the jewelry store. It would show, and you have to pay for your own equipment, your personal protective equipment to make sure you don't get cholera. Maybe you could just go, maybe at that point it's better not to rent it out and maybe you find a diamond. Just go to the freaking jewelry store. It'll be a pretty penny, but hey, at least you're guaranteed to get something. Well, that's actually a bad example because you're never guaranteed to get a woman, but like, you're much better likelihood of finding someone who is worth your time if you don't go to a cesspool. Let me just put it that way. I really just, I don't know. Oh man, I slept so much today. I know that's off topic, but I don't care. It's my channel. I can be off topic if I want to. I slept until 5 o'clock. Anyways, I don't know. That's just, I guess, kind of a random rambling. Either way, maybe I should make a video listing what I'm actually thinking of doing in terms of video series, just to see what people would actually be interested in. I'm trying to figure out like what audiences are on each of my channels and what they'd actually want to see and where I should put all of this stuff. Because I have ideas. Although, maybe I shouldn't do that just yet because it's September 27th. Late September 27th. And you know what happens on October 1st? Scream Fortress, bitches. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm going to be binging the crap out of that. And I'm going to be moving out at the same time. So I'm going to be kind of preoccupied. I wouldn't expect a lot of high-effort videos during that time. Although I will try to still upload something every day. I'm kind of just seeing what happens if I do that. Like, how does it work with the algorithm? So that's why I've been uploading so much. I think once this year's done, I'm going to tone it down a bit. Because it's a lot, and it kind of feels like it's going for the quality or quantity over quality approach. Like, how do you have time to edit a really good video if you have to just keep pumping out content? How does that work? You know, you can't. Anyways, I don't know. Hey, look, Reggie. Yeah, Reggie's the end of the video.